So as most of you now know, this is my Mark 7 Fiesta ST. If you followed the channel at the end of 2023, I had a Mark 8 Fiesta ST as well. It was an ST3, same as this, top spec. That one had the performance pack. Like if you know your STs, it was good spec. It had every optional extra, bar the pan roof. So it was a good spec. This car is very much the same, top spec. It's got everything on it other than like a couple of bits which you don't really care for. But it's essentially like for like. ST3, ST3, ST in general, like they're all the same engine. You get what I'm saying. Today we're going to be comparing the two because I've had them both, and it's the question I get all the time. Why did you sell your Mark 8? Would you get another Mark 8? Whatever. So if you do enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. Let's get on with it. So firstly, the Mark 8 Fiesta ST is an amazing car out of the box. It's actually why I got my Puma ST, because it's the same engine, same chassis, just a bit more space. Looking back, actually no, I'm not even going to say that. The Puma ST was a great car. I'm not even going to say it isn't a great car, but let's base it on the Mark 8 ST, like the Fiesta rather than the Puma. The Puma out of the box is incredible. It's a 3-cylinder, but they've actually managed to make it drive really nice. It's got a lot of torque. It's quite a punchy engine. Mine was stage 1. I never drove the car standard, so it's not a fair comparison, but it was around like 230 horsepower with around 400 torque. It was punchy. Now, as I said, out of the box, amazing car. It drives nice. We'll get onto the interior in a second, but like the driving side of it, it drove nice. It was nice to get in and out of. The seats weren't as, let's just get on with it. The seats, let's get onto the interior. The main thing for me is the seats. These on the Mark 7 hug you 10 times more than the Mark 8. Some people see that as a good thing, some people see that as a bad thing. It's good because it's easier to drive every day, but it means the Mark 7, and that's fundamentally what it is. The Mark 8 is better to drive every day. You've got a better interior, everything like that. But the Mark 7 is more fun. So the Mark 7, the reason I got a Mark 8 to begin with is the interior on the Mark 7 is horrendous. Now, I'll be fair, when you're driving it, you don't really look at the interior. So like you're not looking at this, you're looking at the road. So this isn't as bad as, say, if you were in the passenger seat or if you were looking at photos. So in them regards, it's not as bad. But obviously comparing it to the Mark 8, you get heated steering wheel, Apple CarPlay, everything's just better. It's a big step up, considering it's just one mark up. It's a big step up interior wise, and as I said, that's why I got the Mark 8 to begin with. I actually think that the Mark 8 sounds amazing as well. Like from standard, they sound so good. It's the same as the Puma. They've got like a really deep noise. I actually think they're one of the best sounding cars from stock in general. Like just forget the Fiestas, in general I think they're some of the best sounding cars. And obviously if you go for ST3, you do get quite a punchy spec. I think that spec, you get a bit more value on the Mark 7, because you can't get upgraded headlights, you can't get pan roof, you can't get things like that. Whereas the Mark 8 ST, even if you do get ST3, you've still got to get the upgraded headlights, you've still got to get the pan roof. I think they're the only options. Essentially, they're both incredible cars. I think I'm glad I've got the Mark 7 because of what I've got planned to it. I am going to be taking it on track and doing things like that. I'm not sure the Mark 8 is up to track work. I know they can go on track, but I just think it's not quite up to the same scratch. And when I had my Mark 8, everyone was saying the same thing, how the Mark 7 is the better car. But to drive it every day, to work, to the shops, whatever, the Mark 8 is more comfy. I'm pretty sure it's better on fuel as well. It sounds cooler, and you've still got that quite strong punch should you want it. I think there's pros and cons to both cars. It sadly does come down to whatever your favourite car is. I'm happy with the Mark 7, but if you offered me another Mark 8 today, I'd say yes. It's as simple as that. Just if you're in the market for one, I know this probably hasn't helped at all, just try them both, see what works best for you. If your plan is track days and a more aggressive build, I'd say the Mark 7, whereas if your plan is like decent power but still like drive it every day and be sensible, I'd say the Mark 8. Anything over 250 horsepower, Mark 7. Anything under, Mark 8. Hopefully that clears it up. As I said, they're both incredible cars. I'd take both of them in a heartbeat. I'm just really enjoying the Mark 7 as of now. Getting a bit confusing now. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.